Huh? All right, we're recording on.
What?
On or on? You guys want to turn the lights off? Get some cool lights going?
Turned off the lights. Can I turn off the lights?
All right. So, we are going to be focusing on the geek side of things today. Andres, Sommy, one of you guys mind handing me my phone I left over there? Thank you. So, did any of you guys watch the Oscars? I think I know the answer to this
I
question.
actually don't know who Oscar is.
I'm gonna watch the Jimmy Kimmel sends Guillermo to the Oscars when it comes out on YouTube. That's about as close as the Oscars I get.
Mr. Jumper.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, that we're good.
I did not watch the Oscars either. I'm gonna tell you guys
Brad
the big
Pitt.
award winners.
Best actor went to.
Best
Joaquin
actor
Phoenix.
went to Joaquin Phoenix. A lot of us we saw Joker, right?
Yeah.
Taylor, I see you nodding your head no.
I don't know.
He saw it. I was there with him.
Yes.
Who do you think should have won?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
For what?
John Wick 3
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
showing up at E3.
John Wick, man.
What was that game called?
John Wick
Cyberpunk?
is a Fortnite legend.
Yeah. All right. So,
Oh wait. It
best
got really
picture,
loud for a second.
best picture and best director went to Parasite. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. It's been very controversial that this movie won because it is a Korean movie and the whole movie's in subtitles. The movie's in Korean, so to watch it in English, you'd have to watch subtitles. Some people are too lazy to watch subtitles and they
See,
say they
I
won't see
think-
the movie.
I think when it comes down to things like that, we have to take in consideration
People who
it's
are
gonna be
illiterate.
boring, but like Asian American literature, European American literature, like what makes American literature American? You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, exactly. Well, it won Best Picture, Best Director.
Yeah.
Here is a synopsis of the movie, a summary without spoilers. A jobless, penniless, and above all, hopeless, unmotivational patriarch and his equal and unambitious family, his cynical daughter, and his college-age son occupy themselves by working for peanuts in their basement-level apartment. Then, by sheer luck, a lucrative business proposition will pave the way for an insidious, subtle scheme. As the main character summons up the courage to pose as an English tutor for teenage daughter of an affluent Park family. Now, the stage seems set for an unceasing winner-take-all class war. How does one get rid of a parasite? That sounds very vague, but it sounds very interesting. So, from what it sounds like is it's a poor family who stumble upon an opportunity to pretend to be English language tutors, and someone's a parasite, whatever that means. One Best Picture, one Best Director, so
crazy.
I'm interested to watch it. What do you guys think?
Yes. Oh, I'd like to watch it. Especially since it
Yeah.
won Best Picture. I mean, because Green Book won Best Picture last year, and
Yeah.
that wasn't a Best Picture kind of movie. It was good. Like, Green Book was good, but it wasn't that kind of movie.
Never saw it.
You have to understand that people give it to nowadays people take in consideration all the other stuff.
Yeah, they don't
Not
consider
like
this
plot.
cinematography.
Yeah, it's all about cinematography and
Can we talk about how
effort. It's
Endgame
not
didn't
about, like,
win
plot and
Best
stuff
Visual?
anymore.
Endgame lost Best Visual Effects to the Lion King remake.
The Lion King
What?
remake was actually.
I think, don't cuss.
It was
It was
pretty
not a
weird,
good movie.
but
I haven't seen it, either one. I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
All I've heard is
It's
that
not for us.
it's literally the Lion King, but like it looks like it happened in real life.
Yeah.
When the whole fun of Disney animation is doing things that you can't see in real life through animation.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
know
it's
what?
called animation.
So
Yeah.
it was just they just said it was like they tried to bring it to life, but it just felt lifeless because the fun and the bright colors and everything.
It was not there.
It was.
Yeah,
It wasn't. A really
I haven't
good
seen
picture.
it, but that's what I've heard. So best actress, we know best actor Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Best actress Renee Zellweger for Judy. I've never heard of this movie. Here's the synopsis. 30 years after starring as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, beloved actress and singer Judy Garland arrives in London to perform sold-out shows at the Talk of the Town nightclub. While there, she reminisces with friends and fans and begins a whirlwind romance with musician Mickey Deans,
This is
her
an
soon-to-be
autobiography?
fifth husband. I think so, yeah. And she won Best Actress for an autobiography, so it must have been good. She must have had a good performance at least.
What's that war movie? I heard a lot of good things.
1917, they runner up. For
What
Best
about
Picture.
Little Women?
I love Little. Did you see it?
No.
I love Little Women. Me and
That's
Paige
like
saw it.
Kruger or something like
It's
that.
an adaptation, which is another award I have on here. I thought Little Women would win, obviously, since it's the only movie I saw. Best adapted screenplay, which means you take a book or a previous movie and make it again. Little Women is a book written in the early 1900s, late 1800s.
Yeah.
I thought it would win. Really good story. But the movie that did win is Jojo Rabbit, directed by Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok, the final episode of Mandalorian. Really into comic book sci-fi. Here's the synopsis of this movie, and I don't know how I haven't heard about it. I really want to see it now. It's a drama comedy. The description is, Jojo is a lonely German boy who discovers that his single mother is hiding a Jewish girl in the attic.
Oh.
Aided only by his imaginary friend, Adolf Hitler, Jojo must confront his blind nationalism as World War II rages on. And the director, Waititi, he plays Hitler in the movie.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's the voice of Korg in Marvel.
Hitler.
In,
Hitler.
no, I mean, he's the voice of Korg in Thor Ragnarok. You know, like the rock guy?
Yeah.
Hitler directed
Oh,
Ragnarok.
that guy. Okay.
Yes, I know who Korg is, but Hitler
Directed.
No,
Ragnarok.
Hitler didn't direct Ragnarok.
I saw a video on that guy.
Hitler directed.
Natalie Portman should
The
win
last episode
best
of The Mandalorian.
supporting actress for her role as Padme in episode 3.
Clown.
I've been
These
telling
guys
you
have been on a Star Wars
I've been telling you guys that's why I'm Anakin. Bro.
hinge
Like, I'll
lately.
do anything.
Andres, since we're talking about geeks today, we can talk about Rise of the Skywalker.
Thank you.
I still haven't seen it.
Thank you.
dude.
Do you care about spoilers or no?
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sommy, we don't want to spoil it for you.
I already
No, I
heard
don't care.
everything.
I don't care. If he hasn't seen it by this point, he doesn't get to. Not,
I know the guy in the middle.
Hey,
Andres, you have fans.
You ever
I know
went
the
to?
guy in the middle. What guy in the middle? Taylor?
Bro, you're the only guy in the middle. Numbnuts.
Stuck in the middle.
Oh, so
with you.
modest.
Sorry. All right, Rise of the
Stuck on my-
Skywalker. I didn't like it.
Ooh.
I also didn't like it.
Taylor, thoughts on?
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, good.
Do
Sean,
you care if we
so-
spoil it?
I don't care.
He literally doesn't care.
Rise of the Skywalker.
So
First of all,
I made so many notes about this.
dude, we can always come back later.
Sick.
Rise of the Skywalker. I did not like it because they did not have the same director all the way
Yeah.
throughout. Each movie felt like its own little movie with a beginning, middle, and end, and it did not feel like a part of a bigger trilogy.
Yes.
The first movie,
100%. The only trilogy.
first movie
that-
didn't really set much up. I mean, they have Snoke and like Kylo. I guess they set up Kylo Ren for the future, but that's it.
Mhm.
The second movie, oh my god, the second
God-awful.
I felt
The
like,
Last Jedi I thought was worse than Rise of the Skywalker. What were you gonna
Yes.
say, Somi?
yeah, that started kind of early on. Like I noticed once I got to episode 7, I think like it just totally, like you said, it felt like it was a whole new beginning, middle, and end to it. You know.
You know, the prequels, say what you want about them, it feels like a cohesive first, second, third part.
Yep.
The arc of Anakin.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little bit easier because,
The whole thing's about like Anakin.
yeah, it's just the build up to what we all know and love with the Star Wars universe.
No,
But
no matter how campy or like what you say about them, each movie has its own distinct setting and characters and feeling, but it still feels like it's part of the same
and
trilogy.
in the newest trilogy with Rey, you don't get that kind of feeling from anywhere. Like
Yeah.
like
And it's not just a feeling. It's like
in the first movies, like
we know there was the director for the first one, J.J. Abrams, didn't direct the second,
Why?
and they brought him back.
to direct it.
They wanted 3 different directors for all the
Stupid.
movies
It's
for some
stupid.
reason.
It's stupid.
And I think the third director dropped out at some point before or after Last Jedi. So they brought back JJ. So pretty much he got to do the first part and the last part. And in my mind, the most important part of a
the
trilogy
middle.
is the middle.
Look at the Empire Strikes Back.
And they let Ryan Johnson do the middle. And you can just tell in The Rise of Skywalker that they just went back and changed so many things. Like, oh, J.J. Abrams built up Supreme Leader Snoke to be this big bad villain. Oh, guess what? He kills him off for no reason in the second movie. So J.J. has to go back and say, oh, well, there was a bunch of Snokes. They were clones controlled by Palpatine. Speaking of Palpatine, never is it hinted once in the first 2 that he's alive.
Nope.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then they just bring him back.
they
in the
bring him
third
back in
movie.
the opening crawl saying,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
back.
Yeah, that
He
laugh
talked
was
in
him,
a
right?
he talked in a Fortnite event.
Palpatine is
He's
his
the dead
fear
speak.
throughout the galaxy,
Yeah.
but he's chilling on this one planet nobody like knows about. How is he feared throughout the whole galaxy? Nobody
Nobody
like
knows about him.
The first like
nobody knows where he is.
First-
I bet you Luke can
he
feel
hasn't
him.
done anything.
I
the
bet
first
you Luke can feel him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Luke
what he
can
was
feel
looking
him.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about in the third movie that Luke was.
They said Luke was looking for him,
him.
but he couldn't find him.
Yeah,
the first
but-
third or more of the movie is them on a treasure hunt. They're just, oh, let's find this item. Oh, let's find this item. Oh, let's find. Like, we get it. Like, you need to do stuff like that to drive the
It's
plot.
better than the second movie where they have Finn and that one other character go.
Hope?
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
yeah.
Finn and Hope go to this
Or whatever her name is. I don't even know her name.
They go to this casino and for nothing they bring back some guy that just double crosses them. Like,
And you can
okay, what
tell
did you
how
expect?
useless that was
Yeah.
because in the third movie, they're like, aren't you? They kind of like poke fun at it. Like, they say to her, like, aren't you coming with us for the final battle? She's like, no, I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
and she like
she had like 1 minute screen time in the last movie.
it was so bad. Like,
It just felt
but it's a
Jointed.
Disney. It's Disney show. Like, what are you gonna do? They rely on the same stuff all the time, and it's just nostalgia.
Yeah, man,
Especially with all the stuff they're doing now.
I was hyped after the Force Awakens.
All they're doing is live action remakes now of movies that we've already seen and loved. So we're just gonna pay more money to watch a live action. It's the same thing.
People
in, like,
need to stop
Aladdin.
going to see those.
It's the same thing like Aladdin and The Lion King. Like The Lion King, Aladdin, at least you get some variety from the like.
What
the
has anything?
animated
What has
movie.
anything added?
I think
What it,
you said it best, Andres. Like, since they're Disney, man, that's their demographic is kids. You know what I'm saying? So they're definitely gonna remake it after every time. So we can't expect it to be tailored to us when there's always younger.
That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to make the most profit out of it, without even giving like not even us, because I'm not even a big Star Wars fan. Like, I know Star Wars like diehard fans.
yeah, I'm not either.
Those
I'm not
people
either.
Also, the way you
probably
talk
crazy.
about it, I don't want to watch it anymore. Well, it's not that I don't
I
want to
mean,
watch
it's
it
not a
anymore.
terrible
It's
movie.
3 hours.
I had a lot of notes on how it was pretty good. Like, it was a decent movie, but you can't like just bring something up and then just like bail on it. Like Finn trying to tell Rey that he has a secret and never tells her. Like, we're supposed to
Yeah.
like.
Here's
and
the
then
thing.
The secret is he's force sensitive. I looked it up.
That was the secret.
That he's force sensitive. Like, I
Finn?
mean, yeah. If you think if you put yourself into the context of Star Wars, that's kind of crazy to think a clone is force sensitive.
God, you know what
You
you just
know.
reminded me of?
That's
But
After the first movie, Finn was probably my favorite character.
yeah,
He was so interesting.
And in-
Stormtrooper doesn't want to do it. We get the backstory of them more and more. He's not some like senseless killing
See,
machine.
If that was a prologue on Finn or something, I think that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like inside.
sorry, it's Tommy Kramer to show the camera.
So then the last two movies, Finn hasn't done anything.
He just yells in the third movie. All
He
I hear
just
is him yell,
yells.
Rey! Like Rey's fighting Kylo, and then Finn's just there, and all he does is yell, Rey! And then he leaves because the tides are too high. Or when they were taking Chewie, Rey! They're taking Chewie. Like, you don't have a blaster, you can't shoot at them. Like, you go die for my boy Chewie.
Speaking of Chewie, all right, spoilers, everyone. They pretend to kill Chewie in the new movie,
Yeah.
but here's when you pretend to kill someone, they did it in the worst way possible. Pretty much, spoiler, sorry. There is a ship flying away with Chewbacca in it. The Kylo Ren took Chewbacca captive.
Yes. So
Rey's using the Force to pull it towards her, and I'm sorry. Kylo Ren and Rey are both on the ground. This ship is flying away with Chewie in it.
there's a bunch
They're-
of stormtroopers.
They're both Rey and Kylo Ren are both using the Force to pull the ship back,
Yeah.
and Rey shoots lightning out, which
Rey
is supposed to
was
be.
using so much force energy that
She shot
Force
lightning.
lightning
Because
came out.
spoiler, Rey is a Palpatine out of nowhere.
Rey is
For
Rey
no
is
reason.
Palpatine's-
Crazy.
She's Palpatine's granddaughter.
For no
Hey,
reason.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
But the whole thing why she was the granddaughter was supposed to be like, oh, am I evil because I'm a Palpatine and I use Force lightning to kill Chewbacca?
Even though
Like,
the whole
the whole thing I'm trying to do is protect these people, but I just killed Chewbacca using a Sith like Force move,
yeah, the whole
And
arc,
they did nothing with that.
the whole arc of Rey in the second movie was her fighting with the good and bad side of the Force, and they kind of rehashed it in this one.
Yeah.
And it's like we just saw this. We saw that she picked the light side. Mm-hmm. She had a little tease there fighting with Kylo.
And in the first two movies, it's a mystery. Who are her parents? And then the third movie, they're just like, well, no, there were nobody. There was literally nobody.
Second movie they say nobody, and then the third movie they're like, oh, just kidding, nobody. But her grandparents were
Oh,
Palpatine.
Palpatine. Oh, like what? Come
Where was her
on,
dad?
man.
Where was Dad Palpatine?
Come on,
Why didn't he
man.
do anything?
Are you guys upset that you guys didn't receive that information yet, or is it
I'm upset that
because
they
it was set
just-
to
I-
you?
I'm upset that they're just trying to throw this all out. to us
Exactly.
in the third
If they
movie.
would have teased it in the first or second movie,
Yeah.
Okay.
like
That
little
would've been
hints,
cool.
or not even hints, even if they kind of like outright like made you assume that she'd be a Palpatine, I would have been happy with it. But I don't like this because it just feels like he was like, oh man, they really messed up that second movie. What if we
It
bring
was bad,
Palpatine back?
man. Like they try to like, I don't know.
Palpatine.
And I tell you, the whole thing is like a
That's
nostalgia
like
feeling.
full circle,
Yeah,
literally.
but after that second movie, like
Because you
no
got all the
nostalgia.
old characters that you have to make sure have a solid part and a solid role, and then you have all the new characters that have to get a solid part.
Can we
and
talk
a solid
about
role.
Chewie getting his medal?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
I like that. You know, that's
So
it's back. It goes back to A New Hope where they defeat they beat
the
they
third,
destroyed the first
the
Death
original
Star.
third movie.
Yeah.
Sommy, yeah. So
Yeah.
at the end,
A
they
New
all
Hope.
get their medals for saving the galaxy.
in
But for
A New Hope too.
with like
yeah,
Han
yeah.
and everything.
For some reason, Chewie doesn't get a medal.
In Return of the Jedi, he doesn't get a medal either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
doesn't
in
get
both
a
movies,
medal.
He doesn't get any.
So in this movie, they like kind of like joking around, like, "Here's your medal, Chewie,"
yeah.
and it's like, dude,
And it was
all
Leia's old medal.
of Chewie's friends died.
Yeah.
All his home planet, all
First movie, Han Solo dies.
Yeah.
Second movie, Luke
Leia.
dies. Third movie, Leia dies.
Yeah, I still think Chewie should have died, or maybe he should have been like introduced in a better way. You know, like Chewie comes out of nowhere, bam, blasts somebody or
Yeah.
something. No, they're on this planet, and it's like Poe. It's like some backstory about Poe being a spice runner and some chick he's like in love with so they can get like the Imperial Fleet captain's card or something.
Whatever,
like that,
yeah,
which gives
that
you
was-
private access to land wherever.
That was
and
silly.
then Rey, she's like looking up at Kylo's ship and she senses Chewie and she's like, Chewie's okay. Like, what? Come on, man.
No, yeah. So the
we
whole thing with
as the audience already know that because like
they're not gonna
because
kill
they
Chewie.
introduced Chewie. They showed Chewie on Kylo's ship and then Kylo's like, just hold him as prisoner.
Yeah, so I was gonna talk about that. They did the Chewie fake out death so bad because they show. So I read it. I read all the spoilers before the movie came out. I just didn't care. So I wasn't fooled. I might have been if I didn't read the spoilers. I knew he wasn't actually dead. So when they killed Chewie, the people I was with, they didn't read spoilers and they were like, "What, bro?" Like they actually thought he died.
Yeah, I was like,
Less
oh,
than 5
no.
minutes later, they show Chewie like held captive in
Yeah,
another
so you
ship.
don't even have time.
You don't have
to,
time
Like,
to be sad about Chewie being dead because they're like, "Oh, he's back.
it's just kind of dumb, man.
Guess what? He's back. Here's Chewie." Anything else?
it.
I'm visiting
Dude.
Star Wars Land Wednesday. Me and
Oh,
Paige
you going to Galaxy's
going to
Edge?
Sweethearts Night,
You need to
Disneyland.
go
Bring-
build your own lightsaber?
Yeah, bring me a
Oh,
lightsaber.
I
They're
will
like
send you guys so
$200.
many pictures. I'm gonna post stuff on our Sports Geek
They're
page.
$200.
Yes, it's $200.
Did you know they do a whole little show and everything for you when you build it?
Like legit.
Like you go in,
Would you do it, Andres?
You probably you go in and you get to like pick your crystal. And
so you
your
go in and
element
there's like
type or whatever.
an employee who's like, "Someone in here is force sensitive," ooh, and like they're like, it's you, you're force sensitive." Oh, then like they give a backstory for each colored crystal. They're like, "This is the crystal black lightsaber, the crystal of darkness."
Have
Oh,
you seen the
if you
commercial
pick-
with Pinocchio with like get the motivational speaker?
Geico one, yeah, that's a good
Geico
one,
one,
dude.
that's
Geico,
funny,
Geico is making Geico makes good commercials.
Shout out to Geico for sending Andres and I to the Param this weekend.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yes.
Geico, my mom's
time.
friend
We
works.
saw Peyton Manning.
My mom's friend's a VP at Geico, and she sent us a bunch of passes of the
It's
Param.
beautiful.
So yeah, me and Taylor went.
I had to say what's up
Saturday,
to Kelly
Sunday.
Slater. Asked
Had
him
to.
why I wasn't going to the
Andres, you
surf
left your
ranch.
glasses and golf ball with me, but I put it on that table over there.
Sweet.
Andres has a golf ball signed by Kelly Slater and Wayne Gretzky's caddy.
That guy's the homie.
Wayne Gretzky's caddy or Kelly Slater?
Wayne Gretzky's his caddy. He can surf better than Kelly Slater.
That was funny.
Yeah. So, on to other news. I have a question for you guys. Serious question. 2 questions. Did you guys know the movie Birds of Prey was out?
I don't know what I've heard of Birds of Prey, but
Second question.
I thought it was a book.
Second question. Do you know what Birds of Prey is?
Why would you ask
It's the
that?
Harley Quinn movie, right?
Oh,
This movie about-
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
On to
Yeah,
my
that
point.
seems pretty
So, movie came out. It's Harley Quinn and her buddies or something. I'm sorry. I haven't looked much into it. Called Birds of Prey, The Emancipation of Harley Quinn. That's the name of it. Originally, it was Birds of Prey. Then it was Birds of Prey, The Emancipation of Harley Quinn. It has an R rating. And they just have... I didn't know it came out. Because they've been doing a horrible job of marketing it. Because they don't know how to market it because it's rated R. And it's a comic book movie. So they didn't go the Deadpool route, where it's just like telling you this is gonna be crude,
I love.
and they didn't go the kids route because it's rated R. So they thought it would make 60 million opening weekend. Movie made 33 million. So today, Warner Brothers announced they're changing the name of the movie a week after it released to Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
So they can get more.
So people will actually know what the
Yes.
movie is. Back to my question,
heard
you
of-
guys
I
didn't
said
even
I
know
heard
it
of-
came out.
I
No.
heard of Birds of Prey because I saw Margot Robbie on the Hot Ones.
And it's
Yeah.
had it's been
Yeah,
it's been getting
yeah.
good
Yeah.
reviews.
My roommate said it was.
right. You saw
said
her.
he-
You saw her on
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
But we still didn't know what the heck Birds of Prey was.
And my roommate.
But it's
was
'cause-
like, "Oh, that movie is gonna be dope, bro." Hey, shout out to Tanner. I don't know if he's watching that, but hey, you don't sound like that, bro.
If it's anything like Suicide Squad, I'm not watching it.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
people
Killer
hate on
Croc,
Suicide
too.
Squad. but I
Don't
like
say it, Andres.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was
Why?
The ending really
You should,
sucked.
you should
dumb.
read the actual comics.
But like the whole thing where they're getting everybody and they're developing. They
bad.
developed
Why
the
can't DC
characters
make
pretty
movies?
decently.
Bad.
They had a really bad Joker.
It's bad.
That was the worst Joker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jared Leto was
That's
trash.
horrible.
So that was pretty bad.
Killer Croc.
And then
Killer Croc's the best.
Killer
Killer
Croc's
Croc's
sick.
legit.
He's sick in Arkham Asylum.
Diablo is sick. That even
Yeah.
that one guy that died. I
Bro,
don't
why
know
that guy
his name.
die 1 second into the movie? Boomerang or whatever his name was?
No,
Slingshot?
Slingshot.
Whatever. This guy was like
Slingshot, yeah.
slinging
I like
around.
what's his name? Deadeye. I like Will Smith in the movie.
Deadshot.
You know they're making a second one, right?
Yeah,
But he's white.
He
It's-
was really good.
It's a
in that movie.
reimagining of
But
it.
he's white.
But
Right?
was really
Will
good in
Smith's
that
good
movie.
in any movie.
Of-
man.
I don't know, but I know
100%
that James Gunn is directing it right now. It's 1 month away from
But-
being
yeah,
finished.
But the thing with like
Ja-
DC movies is they suck. They suck at
Why
like
can't they
live
do
action
it
movies.
right?
Animate
Okay,
DC,
Joker?
the
Except
animated,
Batman.
the animated movies, all that stuff. They're pretty good at it.
Can we
all
talk
the
about-
animation
The
shows
animations
and
are
movies are good?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Batman?
They did so bad marketing Batman versus Superman.
That was a whole. I never.
That
was
Yes.
So here's what they did. Here's what they did. They released a trailer
I didn't-
of Batman and Superman fighting alongside each other with Wonder Woman in the trailer for a movie called Batman versus Superman. Because spoiler, they fight for like 10 minutes and then they team up against like a greater evil.
Yeah.
And then Superman dies at the end.
And then Batman just is like the whole thing was like
It's 'cause it's Ben Affleck.
as soon as he finds out Superman's mom's name is Martha, he's like, "What did you just say? Like, really? You hear your mom's name and now you're gonna realize that maybe this guy's not such a bad guy." And then Lex Luthor was just terrible, man.
Who was Lex Luthor in that movie?
It was
Ben Stiller.
Jesse Eisenberg, I think.
Yeah.
He was-
Why? Why?
he's a really good actor.
Why?
He could have been a good like Riddler or
That's
something.
funny.
But as Lex Luthor, really? Come on.
That's just like a meme at that point. That's like a
Ben
parody.
Affleck was a pretty good Batman. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't know how to feel about that, to be honest. It took me.
But
Taylor's face when Anja said that
it
was
was good. He
priceless.
wasn't. He was not better than.
What about Aquaman?
I know
There's no way
Paige's
that-
favorite superhero is Batman. What do you think, Paige? What do you think about
My favorite's Jason
how the heck
Momoa.
did So many
and his
Joanna-
sweet ass
DC
arms.
Movies are, I don't know, man. It's just.
Trash?
Joker was
Like,
good.
Aquaman, I don't know.
But, like, that's-
Joker was
But
good.
that's.
Are we talking DC or DC Extended Universe?
Joker's in the
Well, what's
DC
the
universe.
difference?
What's the
I-
difference?
Yes, he is.
DC Extended Universe? I
Yeah.
think they've said that Joker is standalone. Like, it's not part
Yeah.
of, like...
With Joaquin Phoenix's Joker? It's
Yeah.
standalone.
He's not like involved in Batman and all that.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
obviously, like,
so,
Batman's parents were in the movie, but it's, like...
So is
not
Little
the,
Batman.
It's not the same...
Oh,
It's not the
It's
same
not the same universe
universe
as Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah, it's because it's baby Batman too. When Joker becomes Joker.
A kid, technically, but yeah.
I'll look up all the DC Extended Universe movies.
No, yeah, I get you.
You know what? Should,
yeah.
You know, what should have
They
bigger
try
role.
to do like a Marvel universe kind of thing, and they just belligerent.
All right, the first movie of the DC Extended Universe is Man of Steel 2013.
And then they have.
Then Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Garbage.
Suicide Squad.
Garbage.
Wonder Woman.
Gar-
How many movies is
Justice
that?
League.
4 movies I just named.
Yeah.
You want to know what the next movie is?
Justice League.
Justice League.
Yeah. That's
How-
what the Avengers was.
Dude, no.
They had what?
The
7?
Avengers. Okay.
That's 7.
Okay, but the Avengers had Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor, then the Avengers. The only
They
two
had Iron Man
Avengers,
2, then
the only Avengers who didn't get a movie before the actual Avengers were
like-
Black Widow and Hawkeye. And no
Yes.
one likes Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Black Widow's getting a movie.
But
That looks pretty dope, actually.
I just want to see Scarlett
Yeah, that's
Johansson.
I mean,
I
Justice
just want to
League.
see that one, my homie from Stranger Things. What's his name? He's funny, man.
Oh, that big
So
dude.
Yeah,
Justice
yeah.
League, they only had Wonder Woman, Batman vs Superman, and Suicides. Only 3 members of the Justice League had their own standalone movie
What about
before.
Didn't
5 of them.
Aquaman
There's
have
only
one?
5 of them.
His movie came after Justice League.
Yeah.
So why should anyone care about like Cyborg and
They
Flash
introduced him.
and Okay, well, in the Justice League?
They had a little like snippet in Batman versus Superman.
But that's not enough to get me to
have a
want to watch
lot
Justice
of-
League when
they
I
have
don't
a
know
lot
who
of
half of
runs
them
on
are.
TV, though. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's
TV
true.
shows run on TV.
I didn't live in the
Flash
19.
already had a TV show.
But that's not the same Flash.
They didn't want to give. It just. But
You know what they
It's
did
just
in
a
the
thing,
Flash
though.
TV show? They had an episode last month where the TV show
It's
Flash
still going
went
on.
through a time rift and
And
he
he
met
was with
the
the
he met the
movie Flash.
DC extended universe Flash.
yeah,
I think that's
saw
pretty
that.
cool.
I heard that.
What the?
That was kind of.
So after Justice League
that's
came
just giving. That's just giving
Aquaman.
audience what they want.
The only DC extended universe movie I heard good reviews about was Shazam, and that came after
Shazam was
Aquaman.
I haven't seen that.
And then Birds of Prey. That's it for the extended universe.
Shazam
And
was pretty cool.
Wonder Woman was a good movie.
here's all the movies in development for the extended universe: Wonder Woman 1984,
Yeah, she's gonna have another one.
The Batman,
Good. At least.
The Suicide Squad, Black Adam. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Black Adam is like Superman's rival.
Shazam 2, The
I think
Flash,
The
and
Rock,
Aquaman
I
2.
think The Rock might play Black Adam.
Wait, Black
They
Adam
were
is,
they were leaking that.
Shazam's in him.
And Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Paige
That
said
was
Dark
good.
Knight trilogy
That
was
was a good
awesome.
anime.
What do you think about Ben Affleck Batman, Paige?
The first Dark Knight trilogy was raw. I mean, Batman Begins was just okay, but the Dark Knight, was.
You know who should have a bigger role?
Huh.
Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow.
Yeah,
I liked him as
well,
Scarecrow.
They
That guy's
introduced.
crazy. I like
He
that
had a
too.
decent role in
Hey, he-
Batman
Dark Knight
Begins.
Rises.
He was
Or Dark
a
Knight
lead
Rises.
singer for Fall
He was-
Out Boy.
No.
No.
He was
He's the dude from Peaky Blinders.
he was the executioner in the Dark Knight Rises when
Yeah,
they had
with
the.
Bane. That was pretty.
yeah.
That was a good scene.
But people hate on Bane like because it's kind of like he looks stupid in the movie, but
Tom
he's
Hardy.
actually Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's Bane, but that was a really good like villain and a good plot. The
Good
whole
actor.
Natalia,
Oh.
whatever the heck her name is, that one.
That one has some. Like,
Oh, how she was the one who
How
escaped.
she was the one, yeah. I mean,
It
that,
is
that was
8:30.
kind of whatever. But
Gotta plug Otter Media.
oh yeah, baby.
You are listening to the Sport Geeks with your hosts Sean, Andres, Sommy, and Taylor on Otter Media at Cal State Monterey Bay, home of the Otters. Call in for requests or to share your thoughts. 831-582-3888. If you're watching on campus or on the TuneIn app, follow us at Sport Geeks CSUMB on Instagram. We are live on Instagram. Call in at 831-582-3888. And if you are listening in podcast format, don't call the number because we will not be there.
Y'all can call me Lamar. Changing my name to Lamar.
So,
Odom, not Jackson.
nothing beats Christian Bale, Paige says. She thinks Ben Affleck was okay. And my brother said Iron Man
That's
2,
facts.
bruh, which is what you were saying, Andres. I forgot
Yeah.
about Iron Man 2.
Yeah, dude, that's facts. Christian Bale is
You
a
like Iron Man too?
legend, man.
Those
I
Batman movies are great.
I haven't seen Iron Man
They're
2 since it came
crazy.
out,
I can watch
so
those
I
every
can't really
time.
give my
They're
opinion on it.
crazy.
I thought Iron Man 2 was crazy.
Yeah, with the
I thought it was okay.
It was just crazy to me. Like,
Think-
Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke is the villain, right?
I love
Yeah, you get
Iron
that
Man,
character
but
right there.
I don't think any of Iron Man's movies are that good. My favorite like portrayals of Iron Man are in the Avengers,
Nice problem.
in
Nice problem.
in Civil War, and in the Endgame.
Bro, why can't I use this
Which
iMac?
of the Marvel characters had the best first movie?
Guardians.
I'm gonna go ahead
Ooh,
and say it.
Guardians.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
I like Iron Man.
Dang.
That was really one that I liked.
Philip Rivers and the Chargers officially part ways.
Ooh.
God bless.
Late.
Remember that?
I'm just saying.
Remember you guys when
I like him.
Remember you guys when the Chargers had Philip Rivers and Drew Brees and couldn't do anything?
That was stupid. Chargers are one of the worst ran organizations in football.
Bro, why can't I
I
use
remember
this?
when the Chargers had Ryan Matthews from Fresno State.
They had freaking
LT.
They had LT, Antonio Gates, and Philip
Antonio
Rivers and
Gates,
couldn't win
yeah.
a Super Bowl.
Hey, we're the Geeks right now.
Sorry.
Just kidding. It's okay.
I'm just saying the Chargers could have done more.
Yeah.
It's one of the most disappointing franchises
What
ever.
was I talking about
Bad.
before?
Like the Bills.
What is that?
Somebody get off your phone, please.
Somebody get off your phone.
Please.
Deshaun Watson.
What was that?
Dwight Murray?
What?
Dude, somebody's out here going nuts.
Why you call him
somebody-
Dwayne Wade?
Somebody's out here watching anime.
Somebody smoke in the car right here. What?
Yeah, fool.
Did you guys see that we're doing a giveaway again? We're giving away more money.
1 month of Disney.
1
Plus.
month of Disney Plus. We are giving away.
What?
Yeah, we can just literally give you our account.
So,
I might have to pay.
this will be fun to hear your guys' opinions.
Oh,
They're-
yes. Can we please talk about it? Because Sean's trying to flame me about
What do you guys
me
even
choosing the
talking
good
about?
dinosaur over what? Cars 2?
You're stupid.
Wait, Good Dinosaur is a good movie.
That's a
Not better
great
than Cars
movie.
2.
Hey!
Okay, what was the plot of Cars 2? Tell me.
Isn't that the one where he emancipates Palestine?
It's the one where they go to Mecca. They're in Mecca. And they're trying to blow up.
And then there's
Lightning McQueen.
airplanes for some reason.
Yeah.
Is that the one that had airplanes
What?
and they're in London?
Dude, it's the
Yes.
one where they
I
go
like
to
that one.
Italy and they're like spies.
No, Cars.
Oh.
Not even gonna lie, Cars 2 is a great film. I recently rewatched it.
Oh.
Super good. I love the fact that they took all the attention away from Lightning McQueen and just gave it to Mater.
Because some waiters.
That was awesome. Mater's
Because Larry the Cable
Yes.
Guy is good
Bro,
at golf.
yes.
They gave the main
we
spotlight
saw
to
Larry
a
the
joke
Cable Guy.
character. That's the whole problem with it. They gave the whole spotlight of the movie to the joke character.
You know what was slept on in Cars
Cool.
2?
Mater.
That was a good movie. Are you saying it's a bad movie?
Yeah.
You're saying
I'm
Cars 2
saying
is a bad movie?
I'm saying Cars 2 and The Good Dinosaur are both trash.
What?
What? They're
Oh.
both really good. If you didn't cry
Dude,
when
Good Dinosaur was a good.
Do not say you did not cry when the dad died because that was the most predictable death of all
Are
time.
you okay? Sorry, I grew up without a dad, Sean. Sorry,
Yeah, me too,
Sorry.
Sean.
sorry,
Thanks.
sorry.
Yeah.
That was-
We grew up
that
in
was
broken
really
homes,
sad.
Sean.
His dad died. He didn't know where his family was, and he meets this little like crawling thing.
What was
That's
the
apparently
point?
a
What
kid.
What was the point of
He
The
was
Good
trying-
Dinosaur?
He was trying
To
to, prove
show-
to his dad that he was a grown man.
To
you
show
know what
that
I'm saying?
humans, although we think we're superior, are all part of this world in which we live in, and we need to protect and love and cherish everything that's in it.
And it's the basis that.
But that's the most
animals
basic
also
story.
have a family
Pixar should do
structure.
more.
matter.
Pixar's the best animation company.
Families have family. I mean, animals have
Jimmy
families.
Butler smoking a Marlboro.
Red.
It's important.
All right. So here's how the giveaway will work. I made a
I
bracket.
don't even know how the giveaway works, and I participated.
I made a bracket of the Disney movies. They are seated best to worst, but I didn't see them best to worst.
Whose opinion?
No opinion. They're seated from how much money they made in the box office.
Okay.
So the top seed is The Incredibles 2.
Okay, that
Guess which Pixar movie made the least amount of money in the history of Pixar?
which Pixar movie?
Police?
Toys
Yeah.
3. Toys 4.
No.
Let me
Hell
think,
no.
Let me think. Let me give me
I'm gonna go.
Shrek 2 DVD extras.
Big Hero
Okay, I
6.
paid
Shrek-
so much money for that. Big Hero
Shrek
6 is not
3D.
Pixar.
Shrek 3D.
No.
That's not Pixar. That's DreamWorks. I'm gonna
3.
go. No, let me get a chance. Let me get a chance.
Bro, we're only a 1 hour show.
Cars
Hurry
3.
up.
The Good Dinosaur.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Tell me how Bug's Life and Toy Story that came out in like 1995 made more money than The Good Dinosaur
Because
in
it came out in
2016.
1995.
No.
Because it's a Bug's Life. Well, one because it's Toy Story the
Bro,
original.
Incredibles 2 came out a year after The Good Dinosaur and made the most money out of any Pixar movie.
Imagine how
Yeah,
many times
facts.
those titles
Everybody-
were bought, though.
But
That's
everyone's,
'cause
everyone's
everybody
anticipating that. They're
Everybody
anticipating
wanted
that.
to watch Incredibles 2.
15
It took
years.
like 200 years for them to make it.
Here are the highest grossing Pixar movies in order. Incredibles 2 is at the top.
Nice.
Then we have Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3,
I haven't seen any.
Finding Dory,
Okay.
Finding Nemo,
Finding Dory made more money.
Inside Out, Coco, Monsters University,
Good movie.
Up, The Incredibles,
I know
Ratatouille,
Up and Ratatouille should be.
Cars 2, Brave, Monsters Inc.,
Yes.
Wall-E,
Yes.
Toy Story 2,
Yes.
Cars,
Yes.
Cars 3, Toy Story 1, Bug's Life, and The Good Dinosaur.
There's a lot of stuff on Pixar movies.
Okay, can we just go ahead and figure out how the
Yes,
giveaway
yes.
works?
So the giveaway will work. We will give our choice between the two. They'll be each movie will face off against each other to go to the next round. This will take place over 3 weeks. The viewer with the most correct answers in the polls, which I can go back and look at the results of, will win a month of Disney Plus.
So you're saying I can't win?
You can, sure. Why not? If you voted on the polls, you can win. So here's how it'll work. We will give our opinions. Whatever we say, we'll put 1 point towards the movie. Since there's 4 of us, there may be a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker will go to what the fans voted.
Okay.
So the first matchup was Toy Story 2 versus Cars. Taylor.
That's a tough
Which
one.
one's better?
That is tough.
Versus Toy Story 2 versus Cars?
Yep.
That's tough,
Cars.
bro.
Cars.
That's tough.
Cars.
That's
Cars.
tough.
Cars.
Yeah, I also choose Cars.
I went with Toy Story 2, man.
You're a
It's the
goofball,
first-
dude.
It's the first.
Okay.
movie.
You're a goofy.
Okay,
you know
Cars. Cars was a great film.
Yeah, it
You're
was
a
the first
goofy,
All right,
bro.
it had a lot of memorable moments, but I woke up every morning in kindergarten and refused to take off my Woody Toy Story pajamas for a reason. Okay? Toy Story 2
'Cause you didn't
has a
have any
special
other-
place in my
'cause you
heart.
didn't have any other
Has a
pajamas?
special no. Toy Story 2 has a special place in my heart
Why?
because it just does.
'Cause you
Isn't
only had
that the one
pajamas.
where they try to? Is that the
Yes, that's the one where they try to free Palestine from the.
from the Sith?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good crossover episode.
You know what I think the winner is?
Kerchoo.
Life is a highway.
Life could be dreams.
Cars.
Cars is way better than Toy
Cars
Story
has a-
2 is the worst one in the 4-peat.
That's
Oh,
100% wrong.
That's a fighting. That's
That's
fighting.
100% wrong. Cars has a great soundtrack, great plot, great character development. Cars is really, really good. Really, really good. It was, and it's tough, but I have to give it to my childhood nostalgia on that one. It's a Pixar movie. I have to give it to my nostalgia.
Well, Andres, even though you lost, we will see what the fans said.
I still love Cars.
The
the
fans-
part where Lightning McQueen said it's just an empty cup as he gave up the piston cup and he was pushing the king across the finish line. That made my heart melt.
Yeah.
I still think about it to this day.
I like the part where he was actually building character on the paveway. I like
Yeah.
that part. That was really character development. Yeah.
It was so good. It's so good.
Paige is calling me out because I don't like cowboys, and she's saying I'm only saying that because Sean is biased. How am I biased?
Can I get an amen to
Well, good thing I voted for Cars because if it was a tie, we also have a tie on our Twitter poll. 12 votes for Toy Story 2.
Instagram?
Or Instagram, sorry. 12 votes for Toy Story 2, 12 votes for Cars. So Cars moves on.
Yes.
Next in our matchup, we have Brave versus A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life.
Taylor.
I didn't like Brave.
Bug's Life. I don't like
Bug's
Brave
Life.
either.
What does that say?
But to be fair, I haven't even seen Brave. but that's fine.
forget?
Al's Toy Shop. Dude,
Al's Toy Barn,
Al's
but
Toy-
Al's Toy
Al's
Barn.
Toy Barn,
Al's
but
Toy
whatever.
Barn created ISIS.
Yes. Dude, it's funny.
Nate says Bug's Life sucks. I'm voting for Bug's Life on default because I have not seen Brave.
Nate
I
was
mean,
born in
it's not like A Bug's Life was
2010.
amazing.
It was
but
the first
Bra-
Pixar movie, I'm pretty
But
sure.
yeah, but Brave just wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't all that good to me. Like her
Well,
mom turned into a bear, and I don't
yeah.
even remember after
With
that.
6 votes to 18, Bug's Life moves on.
Yeah.
All right, Cars. I'm saving this one for last. Okay.
Is it Cars 2?
It's Cars 2 versus The Good Dinosaur. All right, Wall-E versus Cars 3. Taylor.
He didn't see Cars 3. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I did.
What is it about?
Is it the unification of Florida?
Yes. Sobi didn't see Cars 3, or he doesn't remember. I know that for a
It's
fact.
about some like secret agent stuff.
That's Cars 2. Cars 3 is when
Did I set
this
my lineup
when Lightning
today?
McQueen is all washed up
Is that
and
like
this
the most
yellow
recent
car
one?
named Cruz Ramirez or something hops in and races for him for no reason.
I have no idea.
I saw Cars 3. I like Cars 3.
Cruz
but
Ramirez?
But Wall-E,
I gotta say,
Wall-E
Wall-E-
is so good. It's such a good
Wall-E's an
movie.
opera.
This is the banger from Wall-E.
Why'd they rest Mike Conley
Is this
today?
the only song that he had?
This is the song he was dancing to.
Yeah, I think it was hella sad.
Dude, he was just in there watching that every day of his life
He was
till Eve
gigging.
showed up.
Trying to get some. Wall-E was trying to get some.
Wall-E's-
Let me get
God.
some real-
Wally's got a message about how to save the environment, about how not to be fat, how robots are gonna take over the world. Bro,
Dude, Wall-E's such a
AI
good movie.
has feelings.
Wally is moving on, and the fans think the same. Fans
al-
said Wally 88% to 12, 21 votes to 3.
He's a 12
It's also a
shut
movie on
Just kidding.
like big name companies just destroying the world.
Yep, a lot of good messages.
Yeah.
It is a really upreach future that we can.
All right, guys, which one do we want to? There's 2 left. Which one do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about the best matchup or the worst one? We got
Worst.
Cars 2 versus Good Dinosaur, and a very hard first round matchup is Toy Story versus Monsters Inc.
Why didn't DeAndre Ayton
It
play
wasn't
today?
hard for me.
2 OGs. So
Ankle.
let's talk about the bad one.
Okay, say it again. So, what are they again? What are the options?
We're talking
He's wearing a Monsters University hat.
Somi?
me.
Huh?
Is it Monsters Inc. versus
Monsters
Finding Nemo?
Inc. No. Here, we'll talk
Why
about
did
the
we
bad
put
one
Finding
first.
Nemo on
Inc.
there?
versus
Finding Nemo's the movies with the top 12 seedings. They got a first round bye. These are the bottom.
Oh, okay, so
These are
Finding
the
Nemo's gonna
bottom-
be in the next.
Bottom. Finding Nemo's gonna
That's
be the next
why
one.
Incredibles 2, and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
those
yeah.
movies are.
So
okay.
last voting on for today. We are going to talk about Cars 2 versus the Good Dinosaur first. Taylor.
Cars 2 versus the Good Dinosaur?
Yes.
Cars 2.
Somi.
It was what was it? Cars 2 and Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
We said it 4 times.
Sommy and Andres, you guys are going dinosaur, right?
Yeah, Dinosaur. Just for nostalgic purposes.
I like going against the grain, and I appreciate a good family story. I mean, Cars 2 had a really good story and good plot and awesome
It was like
development. It
Fast
was
and
a
Furious and
great
Pixar
movie,
movies.
but any movie that can make me cry, that's something special.
I haven't even seen Cars 2, and I'm going to pick it because I hated
You
The
should
Good
really
Dinosaur.
watch Cars 2. Cars 2 is really
So it's a 2-2 vote. Taylor and me say Cars 2. You and Somi say Good Dinosaur. We are going to Instagram.
good. That's why Ratatouille wasn't on there.
And Instagram says 20 votes for Cars 2 and 5 for the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my good dinosaur lovers.
All right.
Way.
The hardest one of the night. OG Toy Story versus OG Monsters Inc.
Toy Story.
Monsters Inc., man.
Somi, why Toy Story?
It was wholesome. You know, you didn't even need to expect a part 2, but you got a part 2. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And you were happy you got a part 2.
That's facts.
Soundtrack was good. Just when you hear it in the living room, you'll go and watch it. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah.
But whenever you hear...
Oh yeah, the opening entrance to Monsters Inc. is so good.
I didn't even want to watch the movie. I thought that was the movie, and I was happy with it.
It
was good.
I got Toy Story is my pick.
But I gotta go with Monsters Inc.
That's
Monsters Inc. was
Yeah, I like Toy Story.
Monsters Inc. was.
We have
fire,
not
bro.
agreed on anything on
It was so good.
You're such a
man.
goofball.
It's a great development. You get a different perspective
Sully.
on life. Monsters in their own world, and they're not like completely all scary.
Some are.
It's just we think they're scary.
That salamander dude's scary.
Randall? Dude,
Randall.
why is he
I
a-
hate that name.
why does he have
It's a
the
virgin.
biggest? He has the
It's a
biggest.
virgin.
He has the biggest turning into a villain arc in Monsters University.
That's crazy, actually.
Starts as a little nerd and he joins
Yeah.
Omega Roar.
Yeah.
You kidding me? Roar Omega Roar. Coward.
And he just messes up and
Randall is a coward.
Coward.
So Taylor, you said
Shout out Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Somi said
No,
Toy
he said
Story.
Toy
I
Story.
said Toy Story.
All right, you say Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Gotta go with the
Is this the ear rape version?
what? Are you kidding me?
It is.
Higher a little bit.
I gotta go with Monsters Inc. That's a tie.
That's like the song. That's like the meme song for like the century.
I feel like if they didn't do so many Toy Story sequels, which I love, I'm not knocking them for doing so many sequels. We didn't see Monsters University till over 10 years after the original.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't see so many Toy Story sequels and like we got to keep seeing the characters, I feel more fond for Monsters Inc. because it feels very nostalgic to me. And I feel like as I grew up, I had a Toy Story movie when I was a little kid, then when I was in middle school, then high school, and then now I had one when I was in college. Like I feel like Toy Story is like always a constant.
Hey, you know,
And Monsters Inc. feels more
What was
nostalgic.
Toy Story
Yeah,
4
that's
about
it.
again?
Toy Story 4 was them just like going on their own and like
A new
Andy's like in
toy.
college and like they're not getting played. Woody's not getting played with. I'm not
Oh
gonna,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
not gonna
remember. I
spoil
cried
the-
in that one too.
I
I cried in that one too when Woody left the gang.
I
Yeah.
agree with Sean. I like.
I'm a
the-
spoiler, I don't care.
I like the Monster
you haven't seen
Inc.
Toy Story
series
4 by now,
better,
you're
but
crazy.
I do like Toy Story.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember we just watched it like this
Yeah,
summer.
I
So
haven't
it's a
seen
tie.
it too.
Another tie. We gotta go to Twitter
Oh, Forky.
with
The imaginary-
13 votes to 10.
Forky.
Moving on to the next round.
13 votes to 10.
Monsters
Monsters
Inc.
University.
Oh!
Or Inc, yeah.
You guys are so soft. Man.
So-
What was the plot of Toy Story? What was the plot?
Yeah. Okay. So Buzz Lightyear
Gets introduced to the whole gang. Well, Woody's the favorite toy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then Andy's a virgin and was like, I don't play with the stupid astronaut, right? And then there's
Over
there's-
some cowboy.
Yeah, like, cowboys are cool.
Yeah.
And then little Bo Peep's like, yeah. Buzz Lightyear's packing schmeat.
Yup. Yup.
There's that weird like Nazi kid who lives next door.
Paige
He's
is
a blow thing. He's an arsonist.
Amen.
Arsonist.
It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
I'm
And then-
getting,
no,
I'm
Monsters
getting,
Al's Toy Barn.
I'm getting called out in the
But
Instagram
yeah,
chat
it's
right
funny.
now for saying Toy Story 2 and 3 were 10 years apart. So my
Well, we had Toy Story 1 came out the year we were born. Toy Story 2 came out in like 2001
That's
so or 2002
Yeah.
somewhere around there. We were like 4 years old. Toy Story 3 came out when we were in like probably like middle school, high
yeah,
school.
2010.
And then last year is
So
when
next week's matchups will be
Toy Story 4 came out.
we voted Cars next, right? Yeah. Incredibles 2 versus Cars. Monsters University versus Up. Bugs Life versus Finding Dory.
Okay, that's ooh.
Cars 2 versus Finding Nemo.
Ooh.
Wall-E versus Toy Story 4. Coco versus The Incredibles.
That's easy.
Monsters Inc. versus Toy Story 3. And Inside Out versus Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
We will have a poll up tonight.
I'll answer that one right now.
So-
Ratatouille.
And
I don't care what anybody says.
3 and 4. Exactly.
Andre, you kind of look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Talk about the broom thing. All right, Ashlyn, I'll talk about the broom thing. You can put a broom straight up any time of year, any time of day, because the center of gravity is closer to the bottom and the bristles are flat. So no, you cannot put a broom straight up right now, only during this day, because there's a rumor that NASA said today's the only day you can put a broom straight down and it'll stand straight up.
You know, it's
You can do that
crazy.
any day of the year. So
That's
yes,
not geek enough for us.
are you
Just 2
happy,
days
Ashlyn?
ago- Just 2 days ago, the waves were in the negatives. It was the lowest it's ever been. We walked out like far to the ocean to catch some crabs.
Yeah, the tide. The
Yeah,
tide was
tide.
up.
It's king tide.
Very low.
Mine is king tide.
Nobody cares.
The surface
Someone
good
said,
cancers.
he said, why are you mad though?
About what?
I'm mad because everyone on Twitter is saying,
About
this
what?
This is the only day of the year.
It's not.
About what? You can make a broom stand whenever you want.
only-
Get tape
Can't see it, but I'm
and tape
flipping
it
you
to the
off.
bottom.
Only
Who
day of
cares?
the year where you can watch hentai.
I bet you guys don't even know how fast gravity pulls this down towards the Earth. It's 9.8 kilometers per second.
Kilometers.
I say kilometers.
Is it
per
sports?
second.
Is it sports time? Is it pack opening time?
We have 10 minutes to talk about the Pro-Am. Open up our packs for you guys. Turn the lights on so we can all see what cards we got.
Sommy.
Talk about the Pro-Am.
Hey, Andres, you can talk about after this?
Maybe like baseball. I don't know. We could talk 10 minutes about. We could talk about how Mookie Betts and David Price got traded to the Dodgers. Whatever.
Hey, can I open one?
Kenta Maeda left. And he went to the.
Give me
He went to go to the Twins.
No. You were here last week.
Kenta
I won-
Maeda
I
got
won the
traded,
pack
so that
last
was
week.
traded. So that was cool.
Hey, Andres.
And that's pretty much everything.
Hey, Andres.
Jock Peterson.
We're talking sports.
Amen, baby. Shout out to Janae. She's the newest Angels fan out there. Jock Peterson was recently traded to the Angels. Thank God.
So, yes, big trade. I have the details on my phone. Big blockbuster between the Red Sox, Twins, and Dodgers, and not the Angels. Originally, it was going to be the Angels. The Angels are out now.
The Angels still got Jock Peterson.
No, they didn't.
They did it?
Angels are out of the trade. Angels were going to get Ross Stripling and Jock Peterson. The owner of the Angels, Artie Moreno, said that it took too long and he got impatient. So he pulled himself out of the trade.
So dumb.
Oh my God.
Everyone's making fun of him.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the real trade.
All of you guys can flame me in the comments.
The Dodgers get Mookie Betts, David Price, and cash from the Red Sox, and Bruce Star Gratterall, a prospect from the Twins. Red Sox get Alex Verdugo, Jeter Downs, Connor Wong from the Dodgers. Twins get Kenta Maeda, $10 million, and a prospect from the Dodgers.
All right.
So,
Some of you better not be recording me.
I'm still mad about Toy Story. I'm sorry, Paige. Hey.
Is that T-card?
What's up? How's it going? We're opening up some.
I hate that
cards.
fool. I don't like
Baseball
T-card.
cards.
All right, we're opening up baseball cards. We're doing a pack
That's a
battle.
punt, bro. T-card's a punt.
Here's how the pack battle will work. We will pick the top
Danny,
card.
Tanner, what's up?
We're gonna pick the top card off our deck, and we're gonna decide who got the best player. And whoever gets the most, if you get the best player out of that round, you get a point.
All right, I got
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Alberto
designated hitter, the
Hanser.
Yankees.
Somi, first card.
Perez Martin Perez.
Ryan Reynolds.
I think Andres wins.
Mark Reynolds.
I know.
Andres got big home run hitter here with Edwin Encarnacion.
Amen, baby. These are all
All right,
mine.
next round. I got rookie, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas. I got, damn it, rookie Thomas Pannone. Whoever that guy is.
I got Ricky Pete Alonso.
Okay.
Ooh.
He won.
Hey, you might need to let me
I
borrow
got
that card.
rookie Taylor Clark.
Yes.
Pitcher.
Peter
Yes.
Alonso.
All right,
Peter Alonso
Andres
dumb.
won. Somi won.
Cool.
Next, I got Alex Coulomb, pitcher, White Sox.
I got Jordan Luplo.
I have Jesus Sucre.
Yeah, Derek, whatever this guy's name is.
Dietrich?
Yeah.
Looks like
I think that's a dub.
Derek Dietrich.
It's a dub for Taylor.
It's the homie right there.
All right, everyone has one except me. I have rookie card, Braden Bishop.
I got Rookie card, Griffin Canning.
Ooh, that's a prospect.
Hayes the Atom.
Rookie card, Kevin Cron.
I think Andres wins.
I think I win
Probably.
that one.
Andres
Kevin
2,
Cron
Somi
is-
1, Taylor 1,
I know
Oh.
who Griffin Canning
me
is.
0. I got
I have no idea who any of these people are.
Marco Estrada on the A's. Scrub.
I got Steel City Bashers. Francisco Cervelli scores on a walk-off.
Wow.
I got Charlie Blackmon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I got walk-off Hunter Pence.
Ooh. What do you think, Andres?
Just because of the picture. You guys got to look at
That's
this.
a dope photo.
You guys probably can't see
They
this.
cannot see
Gatorade.
it.
It's just
Let me
Gatorade.
see.
Gatorade poured all over him.
All right, I think
Oh, I'm about to win this one for sure.
Taylor wins. So Taylor
takes
2,
one.
Andres
Oh,
2,
I'm about to win the next two.
Somi
Alright,
1.
go.
I have All-Star Game Jose Barrios.
I got Southside Warriors.
No.
I got Sergio Romo.
I got All-Star Game Justin Verlander.
Ooh, you got the cheater. 3 for Taylor.
You know what?
You're not
He's
going to give it to Justin Verlander?
why he's
Freaking
freaking
attractive, and he was at the Pro-Am.
He was.
That's all that matters.
We watched him play at the Pro-Am. He's
You
kind
just
of
yelled at him.
he's kind of fat.
Wow.
You just yelled at him about Kate.
All right.
He's a big boy.
Let's do
I did yell.
let's do 3 at a time now to speed this up.
No,
Okay,
let's just
okay.
do one.
Okay,
No.
let's-
Bro, there's 14 cards.
I was going to win. Okay, fine.
Let's just do 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
I got Kyle Dowie and Richard Lovelady. They both suck.
You got All-Star Game, Shane Bieber, and Pete Alonso from
Oh,
Pete Alonso Mets card.
bro, you gotta let me have that after.
I
This
got
inspire.
Kevin Polwecki and Jose Canseco.
Ooh.
That's
I
not
got perennial All-Star Mike Trout and
Ooh.
Martin
Mike
Corbin.
Trout.
Let me see the
I
Mike
like
Trout one.
Trout.
I think Taylor wins by default for having Mike Trout.
I guess Pete Alonso just won the home run derby, but whatever.
Okay, but it's Mike Trout. You virgin.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout is cool, eh?
Mike Trout is a virgin.
I got Burt Blyleven and a 150 gold like tinted rookie card for Nick Anderson.
I got Showtime, Otani,
Oh yeah.
first
Oh,
4
yeah.
RBI game,
Oh yeah.
and Wilmer Flores.
Ooh.
So you guys got to beat the Showtime.
Yeah, I don't think so. Luis Rengifo
Rengifo?
and Drew Pomeranz.
Yes. What?
I got Darwizion Hernandez rookie card. The guy looks cool, and I got All-Star Marcus Strongman.
Stroman.
Nice.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure Shohei wins.
I think Shohei. So Andres has 3, Taylor has 4, Somi 2, me 0.
0.
Get better pack, Sean.
I have All-Star. I have home run derby winner card Pete Alonso rookie
Yes.
and
Good one.
Nick Markavius.
I got Pedro Avila and Edwin Diaz.
Fortune Hormones in April. I have no idea who this dude is. Oh, Christian
Yelich.
Yelich.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And
That's my
Travis
boy.
Version.
Nice.
I got Michael Brantley Houston card, and I got All-Star Game Chris Bryant.
This guy
Let
used
me
to
see the
play
Chris
in
Bryant
the...
card.
Who else?
I think Somi wins
I
that.
think Shelby might win it.
Yeah.
Who
I have
else is
0.
playing?
I have 0 still, but that's going to change on this
Who else
last
is he
round.
playing?
Huh?
Where else is he playing?
Miami.
He's
Miami.
playing Miami and Milwaukee.
Looks like Pete Davidson.
And then the
Miami.
last.
They should talk about The Bachelor. The
No,
Bachelor is the
no,
lowest common
no,
denominator of reality.
I like.
I will
God.
watch any other reality show besides The
I like
Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
Wei Che Huang and Shelby Miller. As long as Sean doesn't win this one, I'm happy.
Xander Bogaerts and Mike Trout.
Come on, Somi. You need a Bryce Harper.
Shed Long and Jock Peterson.
Oh.
Kevin Pillar and Home Run Derby Carlos Santana.
Did
Kevin
I win
Pillar.
one? Did I actually win one?
Kevin Pillar, for the love of God.
I think I won a round. Mike
Yeah.
Trout?
Am I
Trout won,
2
you
and
won.
0?
Wait, tell me who's good.
I'm 2 and 0.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is Mike Trout when he wore number 45 for Tyler Skaggs in the All-Star game.
Yep.
That's
Rest in
respect.
paradise. How many cards you have? Count them.
I have 60.
You can keep those, Andres.
Take
I-
this Jose Canseco, Sean.
I have
I-
16
12.
cards.
I know you want to let me borrow.
Have the
Those
Jose
are good
Canseco.
ones.
You want to let me borrow that Pete Alonso rookie?
Take the Jose Canseco. Okay, thank you. I have a Pete Alonso rookie card.
You guys can
We got like 3.
Sick.
I only want Edwin and Carcion.
All right, guys. We got 2 minutes left. Anything else you guys want to say?
Talk about the Prime. Guys, me and Taylor were at the Pro-Am this weekend, and we saw Peyton Manning, like for me and Sean. And I asked him, scale of 1 to 10, how attractive is Brad Paisley? Because they do Allstate commercials or something together. It's nationwide. But yeah, I asked him how attractive Brad Paisley is, and he just put up a 5 like this. So gave Brad Paisley a 5 out of 10 rating.
I can confirm.
Yeah, we'll probably post it on the we should post it on the Sport Geek story.
I'm
It's
down.
kind of funny.
You have it saved?
Yeah, Taylor probably has it.
All right.
So yeah, we can see that there. We also saw Kelly Slater.
Kelly.
Taylor got to take a picture with him. That was cool.
That's my boy.
A couple golfers. Dustin Johnson
You guys pretty
gave me a fist bump. Wayne Gretzky
did not dap me
did
up.
not give Taylor a fist bump. Didn't dap him up. So that was cool.
That's funny.
Jason Day.
Oh,
Aussie.
Nate said new playoff format. We got 2 minutes. Darn it. I was gonna talk about it.
Whatever.
We'll post
We'll
about
talk
it
later.
tonight.
We'll talk about it next week. That's kind of dumb. But yeah, we saw Aussie, Jason Day,
It's the boy.
and then what else did we see? We didn't see Bill Murray. We saw Phil Mickelson.
My mom was working at the hotel Bill Murray was at.
Really?
I
That's
heard
cool.
Bill Murray's a punk.
I heard Bill Murray loves me.
You want to just put these in the box?
We saw Tony Romo on a screen. You didn't get
That's
to see
dope.
him.
He was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't get to meet him. Everybody says I look like Tony Romo, so that's.
That's actually true. That is true. My little brother looks like Eli Manning too.
Oh, poor kid.
Me and him went to the pro-am last year or the year before. Literally, Peyton Manning was teeing off. He looked at my brother like 5 times. He just kept looking at him. And I'm like, dude, he thinks you're his brother.
She just walk out there and be like, Eloy.
We got the timer for our Instagram Live running out. We got another host in the studio. If you're watching on campus or listening live, please listen to the next host. Support Otter Media. We got to sign off. But, guys, I think we'll have a lot to talk about next week. I'm going to Disneyland. You guys are going to have a fun week.
Men's basketball plays this weekend.
I'm excited.
All right, men's basketball's on a 2-game win streak. We're 9-14 for the first time in like 10 years.
I do not
Love
look
it.
like Pitbull.
Pretty much.
All right. Sport Geeks, Sean, Andres, Sommy, Taylor signing off. Thank you guys for listening. This was a fun geek edition of the show. We look forward to another one.
Shout out to J.J. Abrams. He doesn't get enough love and affection from
Support,
us.
support your local
Right.
Taco Bell. That's where I'm going.
Yes.
Can we go eat right now?
Have a good night, y'all.
Woo! Well, I'm having a good night.